Alrighty, you guys. So today we're gonna be making a little bit of a different type of video. We're gonna be talking about like jobs, basically, and my first experience with jobs, to be more precise with that matter, and really just to give you guys an idea of what your expectations should be going into the workforce. And so, as of right now, I am 15. All right. So not the oldest man in the world. Don't have all the knowledge in the world. Still got a lot to learn. But, I will learn as I go on in my life. So, first things first is I was looking for money, looking to make some money, to get a motorcycle basically. And doing so, I was on the internet looking up, mechanic shops, stuff like that. Places I knew that I could work basically. And that being said, some places weren't, fully opened yet, or they didn't have, the license, required to let you get a job. And then you have the dude who wants to kind of slide the money under the table, if you know what I'm saying. So that's pretty much the type of guy that I came across. All right, and at this mechanic shop, I'm not gonna disclose the name of it. I was gonna be working for roughly $8 an hour. Now, $8 an hour, you're thinking, well, I mean, hey, that's better than nothing. Well, I mean, for a 15-year-old, that's not bad. Yeah, that's not bad at all. But the problem was, I wasn't even doing the job that I was initially, getting hired for. So instead of working on cars, he had me building a deck outside, like on his front porch, which I had no experience with doing at all. And I mean, I did a good job, I think. I mean, I haven't gone back since the first time I went, because he was, a major asshole. But it was not a pleasant experience, to say the least. And I think where I messed up is I went to the less professional side of the workforce. And by that I mean he was very, rude, incompetent, didn't have, any real manners to him, honestly. And I mean, well, you're probably saying, well, he's your boss, you gotta deal with him either way. Yeah, true, that is true. But at the same time, when your boss is a know-it-all and tries to correct you on everything that you're doing when he barely knows anything about what you're doing in the first place, it does kind of get old really quick. And so I was building the deck on his front porch. I have no experience with that, by the way, like at all. And so I went ahead and I started spacing them out using the spacers that he gave me and stuff like that. It seemed pretty simple at the time. Just put the little spacers in between the cracks between the boards, slide the boards together, drill them down, move on to the next set. Well, he came out there and he was like inspecting me. Like it felt like he was watching me like a hawk watches its prey. That's honestly what I felt like out there on that little porch that I was building. And I was questioning calling 911. And it was just like this really, really weird, feeling that I got there. Now, one thing that I will say is it was a good life lesson, to say the least. Um, what I've learned from this is to make sure that you always go to a proper like I mean, not a proper distributor, but a proper place of work, because if you want to get proper pay and not feel like you're, gonna get molested working there, you need to work at a very, very well known and public business. So just keep that in mind, guys. That was my first experience with a job. I hope you enjoyed, and as always, like, subscribe, comment, do all that fun stuff, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.